Hello. How you doing, everyone? I'm back. Do you like my hat? Okay. I am not intending to wear this hat for the entirety of the stream. Worry not. That'd be really awkward. But I think Clark might understand the significance, and Matt too. If Matt's here, I know Clark's here. Hello, Clark. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? All right. It's kind of a joke, really. So this is a Seattle Seahawks hat, which is a football team from Seattle. And I'm wearing it for Matt so that he'll talk to me again. So basically, what happened was Seahawks hat, Brett. Is it a Seattle Seahawks hat? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You see it? I'm just tiny on my screen here. I'm assuming you can see me a bit bigger. But yeah, it is. There you go. There's the Seahawk. I'm even wearing my Seattle t-shirt that I brought back from the Space Needle just for good measure. Uh, so what happened was on, I think it was the last live stream, wasn't it? It was the Thursday live stream. I was wearing a Christmas jumper, and my poor innocent Christmas jumper, which was blue with white stars, suddenly became a symbol of my support for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm supposed to take my salmon when there's no foil.
There should be foil.
I checked the drawer.
Well, try the other drawer. I'm pretty sure we've not run out of foil.
What's the other drawer?
That if it's not in the top drawer, it'll be in the second one down. Okay. Sorry, that was my son. I'm sure we've got tin foil. Anyway, yes. So I have a Christmas jumper that I've actually had for years, and it's blue and it has white stars on it, and that apparently is the team colours and symbols for the Dallas Cowboys, which I've since discovered. So now I'm apparently a Dallas Cowboys fan. But Matt said he wasn't going to talk to me again now. So here we go, Matt. You're talking to me again. You're not even here. Where are you, Matt? Anyway, I thought that would be fun. Honestly, it feels really hot in here. To be honest, it was making my head warm. Right, we have the puzzle. Puzzle. 6 portals, 7,000 pieces. That is coming along really nicely. Been doing this, I think, is this week 9 this week? And I'm almost done 2 portals of the 3. Go, go Eagles. I don't have an Eagles piece of clothing, but I do have a friend who's an Eagles fan. I used to work with her. In fact, I used to work with her when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl. Because she was singing the song. Is it not a song? Something about fly eagles. Someone run and find Matt. I know. I know. Where is he? Where is he when you need him to see the hat? Uh, oh dear. Can I only spend a few minutes with you all? Miss you. Oh, we miss you too, Ruth, but I'm glad you're here just now. Good morning, Suze. And Sam's here as well. Let me say the hellos. Sorry, everybody, I got totally sidetracked by the hat. Um, so we have Sybil and Dexter and Philip are all here. Hello, hello. Clark is here, Purple Cat is here, and Sam is here. Hello to you. We've also got Sue and Karen and Anna. Hi to you all. And then we've got Ruth and Suze. So that's everybody in the chat. So thank you all for being here. And I'm really glad to be back doing this puzzle. So last week, a lot of this was not filled in. A lot of this bottom part of the green portal And I really, it really filled out. I mean, I must have done a fairly good sort on this. I did, having said that, last week I actually did sort through the red/orange portal pile of pieces, and I did find a bunch that I thought might go in either here or in the yellow portal, which is underneath these boards. And I filled a load of gaps, and I filled a load of gaps in here, and there's now only two pieces missing from this board. That one there, and there's one down here as well that you can just see there at the bottom. The rest is just sky. It's literally, this is all I've got to fill out. Apart from those two pieces, it's just sky. Now, the yellow portal, there's the top half of it, and I actually think I might potentially have that piece here. Oh, you can't see it. It's right at the bottom. There's a piece missing in the sky. I think I might potentially have it in with these sky pieces that I've got. Possibly. If not, though, it'll be in with the red or orange portal pile. And there's a few missing from up here, so I'm hopeful I'll fill those out with my sky pieces. And then this is the bottom of the yellow portal, which is a wee bit gappier, but again, a lot more filled out than it was. Just areas, clusters around where this big tortoise is. There's quite a bright bit there. Um, that ought to stand out when I start doing the orange portal, but that's coming along nicely too. So, what I'm going to do is carry on with this portal, filling out the sky. But what I said I would do was, I think, remembering correctly, I said I would shape sort the sky pieces that I had, and that is what I've done. Voila! Don't they look pretty? So these are all the sky pieces I had separated for specifically the green portal. And what I did was I've tried to do it. So I've got all the shapes, they're shape sorted, but I've tried to do it so that there's like darker sky pieces at the top of, like, say, that shape, and then the darker ones at the top of that shape, and then that shape, and so on and so forth. And I've tried to kind of, I don't know how much the camera picks that up, but you should hopefully see sort of dark to light, dark to light, dark to light as the pieces go down. And I've done that deliberately because there are areas, it's not as full of stuff, this sky, and there's not as much of a gradient. It's a cloudy sky. So the obvious bits are done. Obviously, there is the balloon and the butterfly and the dragons and everyone. Oh, there's Matt. Matt, here. There you go. Is that better? You're late though. We've also got Bee and Claire. Hello to you both, and Julie as well. Look at that wonderful shape sorting. It warms my heart. I know, I know. It does look good when they've been shape sorted. It does look good. It didn't take me too long, but I wanted to just be a bit more organized because I don't think this particular sky is going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be as easy as the orange one was. How are you doing, Matt? Matt, you must have heard us calling for you, yes. That's a lovely hat, isn't it, though? Do you like it? Should be a familiar bird. Uh, no stars in sight. My poor jumper, honestly, is getting some stick. It was just an innocent Christmas jumper, and now it's a Dallas Cowboys jumper. And a Seattle shirt, yes. Yeah, this is the one I got from the Space Needle. Right, anyway, get sidetracked by I never would have thought I'd get so distracted by football team in America talk. Not even follow football in the UK. Anyway, hmm, I'm glad you like it, Matt. So you're talking to me again. Uh, So that's how I've done it because that's really the only way I could distinguish it. There is a little patch of blue there, but I've actually already done the blue. Kind of did that quite early on. I pulled out all the really obvious blue pieces and I put that together. So we're looking at grey and white filling this in. So I thought, right, if I shape sort I should be able to fill this in relatively easily, I hope. And then I can move on to the red/orange portal because that is the only one left, apart from a few gaps in the other two. Now I do have these are some leftovers that I had sorted that will either fill out gaps or they belong in the orange portal. So I'm not sure if I can fill out any more gaps with those, but I do have those, and the rest are literally all from the other portal. I've done the edge of the red portal. I did the edge at the very start, so that's all done. So yeah, there we have it. Wonderful Seahawks hat. Princess Diana was an Eagle fan. Oh, was she? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Hey, Susie. I thought I was the only shape sorter. It kills me when people say they have to resort to sorting by P shape. Haha. No offense to any anti sorter. Well, I do shape sort. I do. And I'm always relieved when I've done it, if I'm honest, because it does make it a lot easier. I just try not to until I absolutely need to. I'm just more of a chaotic puzzler, I guess. I prefer to just sort of shuffle and grab, but I am much more strategic when it comes to the biggies. All right, so now then, what's a giant piece that goes in there? There we go. That was a good start. I should be able to find this shape relatively easily now, I hope. There we go. So, a good start, and I'm glad that I've done that with the colours because there's a really grey patch here. There's a bit of grey here and a patch of grey here, but I'm thinking I might be able to fill this side in a bit. At least that's the hope. Um, and then well, that's a wee bit light. I do have these shapes though. It could be one of these. There we go. That's a wee bit light. It might be that. Ah, there we go. So far so good. So far so good. Right, maybe is that one? Might not be this shape at all, but I'll give it a try first. I think it might be one of these, possibly. No. Yes. Haha. Perfect. Now we do also have some pieces, they're kind of like transition pieces where you've got like the edge of a cloud. Things like that. I'm hoping when I reach a point where there's a transition, I'm hoping that'll be quite obvious. Easy to find. Like there's one, and I do have a couple here. Um, Now then, I feel like that is one of these. There's like a line. There's an actual like white line where the edge of the cloud is. I don't know what's making me think it's one of these. I think it's just that shape. Mm. What about that? That's like a little square one. Well, as much as I've been organized here, I this could be slow going. There we go. There's a transition piece in. Mm. And let's oh, come on. You go there. No, you don't. I was convinced that went there. What about that one? No. That one. Huh. There we go. Found it. Hmm. Still coughing a bit. Um, but definitely better than I was. So, did you all catch the wildlife video last night or today at some point? I put it up last night. The final build. I've got these down here as well. I mustn't forget about those. The 4 outs. Um, that could have been a 4 out that goes in there. Yeah. Oh, that was so exciting watching that with you, and that being the final build on it. I couldn't quite believe it. Still can't quite believe it. That I mean, I've got other videos I want to do, but I'm just amazed that I have no more bags of that puzzle. There we go. These are coming together. Sometimes it's just a really wonky shape, so it's kind of a bit easier to pick out because the shape's quite wonky. That looks like it goes there, like that. And that's kind of a wonky shape. Then there's like a tiny, teeny little piece. Um, I wonder if I was right about that piece. I was. But sometimes you just get a feeling about a piece, don't you? And you just sort of think, I bet that's a 4 in. I had a feeling, and I was right. I suppose it's when you're used to puzzling certain brands, maybe, or something. I don't know. I'm perhaps just a bit more au fait with the shapes of Ravensburgers, Ravensburger pieces. That one? Yes. All right. Well, pieces are going in, so this was a good plan. It was a good plan. I'm sure it is. Me too, Philip. Are we talking about sorting? Unsorted pieces just seem so chaotic to my old brain. Well, I suppose they're chaotic to mine too. I can only take so much chaos though, and then I start to get overwhelmed, especially if I've got pieces everywhere when I'm doing a big puzzle. I do have to have an organization sort of process at some stage. I'm on board. That's how my brain works too. I also remembered to hype the wildlife video on my phone. Oh, good. Thank you, Clark. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who hyped it and liked it and have watched it and was in the live chat last night. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited because it's the last one. I mean, the video isn't really any different to any of the other videos I've done on it, but I'm just so excited. And I'm trying to post everywhere about it. I obviously can't show the whole thing together yet, but I can show every section now, which is just crazy. I'm glad. I'm glad you watched it. Final build was so awesome to watch. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I can't wait to do the time lapse. I wonder how long. Usually, with all the footage in, it will probably be like hours, and then I have to cut it down because a lot of my time lapses I will put the close ups in as well, and I might have to cut a few out. But yeah, I mean it's a big puzzle, so it needs the time. You watched it? So exciting it's done. I know. I have to admit, I've not seen the last couple of wildlife videos. Must catch up with them. Oh, please do. Please do, Philip. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. Do you are you unaware of the missing piece situation then, Philip? Spoiler alert. It's good that you now have the 42,000 piece puzzle in the corner since all the bags of wildlife are done. I know, it would have just looked too empty. It kind of did. When I got rid of the box, I was like, oh, I need to put something else there. Hmm. Yes, it looks amazing. I hope you don't have to wait too long for the replacement pieces. I know. Me too. Me too. I haven't checked the status today. Maybe it will have changed. I don't know. I'll need to keep checking on it. Hi Ashley, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Can't wait to see the full assembly. That will be so amazing. I know. I can't wait to do it. It's going to take forever to put it all together. There's 80 sheets. I've taped it in sheets and there's 80 of them. It's insane. The size of the stack. It's about this high off the table. What big puzzle is next? I'm gonna do. In fact, I've got it on the table in the corner. I'm gonna do downtown. I'm gonna do downtown. I mean, well, I have a joyous multiple of large piece counts on the go. However, that's my alternative way of saying too many. However, so I've obviously got this 7K and I've got the 3,000 piece um smaller wildlife on a Monday that's coming together. And I will need another puzzle for the board because um I'm actually planning on doing my downtown puzzle, which is 6,000 piece Clementoni. I'll show you. Oh, well, I'll show you. I had to sort of find the downtown puzzle. I know that sounds weird. It wasn't lost. It's just that I use the big Clementoni boxes for pieces, and I've been using the Las Vegas puzzle box. But I actually did pilfer the box from the downtown puzzle as well. So the actual downtown puzzle was somewhere else. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to get the box and I need to find the puzzle. I found it. It's over here. Um, I'm just going to grab the lid so I can show you the picture. So it's this one that I'm going to do. And this is one that I'm going to do a puzzle along series of videos on, not live streams. So this will be videos. But what I was also going to do with this was build it on 4 pieces of A1 foam board. Just like I did with Venice Sunset, which is the other 6,000 piece Clementoni puzzle that I have done. So this will be the same size. It fits on 4 boards, A1 size boards, because that's how I did that one. I didn't have this big giant board then. It was before I got this board. So because it's a puzzle along, and there are several people that wanted to do it, and there's obviously a lot of people want to do puzzles, but they don't feel like they have the space, or it's a difficult thing to do in limited space, even when you've got loads of foam boards and um you're sorting the pieces and stuff. So what I thought I could do was build it that way. And if that helps people to and encourages people to build it along with me, then that'll be brilliant. So there's actually a puzzle along channel in my Discord server dedicated to this puzzle. In fact, it's been going for a little while. Dolly, I believe, have you already done this puzzle? In fact, I don't know if Dolly's here. Dolly's already done this puzzle, I think, and one or two others have started it. Um, some people are going to do the 1,000 piece version of it. There's a smaller version of it that you can do. It's Cira Marchetti. But yeah, so I'm doing this, but my point originally that I was making, I've gone on a real tangent here, haven't I? Point that I was originally making was that because I'm doing that on foam boards, I will actually have a clear table to do something else. And I don't know quite yet what to do. Um, I'm not quite sure yet what to do on the table next. I I want to one of the ones I want to get started on early on this year is this year, next year, 2026, which is coming up thick and fast. One of the ones I want to do early on is um Lahaina Vision, and I want to mix it. But I don't know if I want to do Lahaina Vision mixed at the same time as Downtown. I feel like that might be a bit much. 'Cause it's one thing saying, well, I've got the space, so I'll just do it, but it's something else having all these pieces on your hands that you have to sort. And I think that's going to become quite overwhelming. So maybe I'll do something else first and then move over to Lahaina Vision. But I'm undecided as yet. You can all make your wishes and feelings known about what you think I might like to do or what you'd like to see me do. Um, that is up to you. But definitely Downtown is on the agenda coming up very soon. I've been this room has turned into a bit of a dumping ground for Christmas presents at the moment, so I've not really started anything major yet. Probably won't until Christmas is done. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting when you're at the point, where you can start something new. These are going in nicely, by the way. I'm quite pleased with how this is working out. So, see now, I could be wrong. I have a feeling about that piece maybe being one of these as well. One of these four ends. It might not be though. So I'm just went a wee bit sidetracked there. What about that? Yes, there we go. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a four ends. It was a three ends. Mm. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Hang on. It won't let me type pre-sale. What do you mean it won't let you type pre-sale? That's a very colourful puzzle. Should be a fun challenge to build. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I'm just opening my water. I hear tell that the sky is pretty tough on that one. But like with everything tough in a puzzle, it usually ends up getting left till last. So I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'm not going to worry too much. I've also heard tell though that it's a very beautiful puzzle and very fun to build. So I'm really looking forward to it. Will you start Lahaina Visions at the same time then? Ugh, not but my lol. Oh, right. Is the autocorrect getting you? Mm. I vote for section 5 of the Around the World puzzle. Yeah, I thought you might vote for a section of the Around the World puzzle. You're not happy unless I'm doing a giant educa. Well, it will help me get over the end of the wild puzzle, I guess. How are you feeling, Sandra? Something else? Lahaina Vision? Yeah, so yeah, because I was gonna mix Lahaina Vision. That's the thing. That's the reason I don't necessarily want to start that at the same time as Downtown. But I do want to do Lahaina Vision very soon. Or you can join the magical bookcase puzzle along. Oh, well, there is that. That's true, actually. I could do a section of that. And there's four sections of that, so I'm not forced to do them all at once. But that is a good idea. I say do a section of Disney or Star Wars. Oh, Disney. Oh, the memorable moments. Yeah, I could do memorable moments. That's a giant, isn't it? That one. But yeah, and there's Star Wars as well. See, now Star Wars is on my radar for this year. It is on my radar, and it might be a good one to start sooner rather than later because then I could be building it around the time of May the 4th, which, is Star Wars Day. Mm. Don't suppose it really matters what order I do them in, but I did have a plan to do Star Wars this year, and I did have a plan to do Lahaina. But Lahaina's going to be a big project because I'm going to mix it. It's going to be the biggest single piece count I've built. Um, in terms of, like 9,000 was the biggest single amount, and then next would be 13,200. Because I haven't mixed any more than that. So it's going to be a biggie. Excuse me. Either the first bag of bookcase or a bag of around the world sounds great. Yeah. And I like the idea of Star Wars too. Honestly, you have so many to choose from. I know. I know. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem. I have a joyous multitude to choose from. How about bombardment of Algiers? Well, I could. I mean, I could, or not. Kingdom Underwater as well. Where is it? Oh, it used to be there. I swapped them over. I've got Kingdom Underwater as well. Another 9K. Got some 4K Educas here. I've got Dreamtown. That's 8K. I could do a section of that. Gosh, there are a lot of options, aren't there? There are a lot of options. I've got a Schmidt, a 6K Schmidt. Um, Visionaria, the 15K Kincaid. Oh, what else? Well, yeah, this I've got Paris, the Evening Walk in Paris, or the one oh no, what's it called? Tropical Impressions. I've also got this big sunset one, but that's mixed. Just do winter and mix memorable moments or not. Probably don't do that. Do like winter. Yes. I don't think I want to mix that one. I'll be honest. Hello, you mix 42,000 pieces. Yeah, but the difference is that wasn't my idea. That was inspired by Sam. And I'm getting some help building that. I know for a fact I'm getting some help. At the very least, there's going to be me and Sam and Thomas. I believe Thomas is going to be there the whole 2 weeks. And I think one or two others have booked already. So, yeah, I'm getting help with that. So that's a wee bit different. Be great if Winter came. She's the expert on mixing. I'm going to be spending 2026 building one puzzle, starting on January the 1st, seeing how long it takes me to build. Yeah, you're doing memorable moments, right? That's so exciting. Oh, Vicky, you were taking a nap. Hello, Cara. That is okay. At least you're here now. That's good. Mix the 42K, but getting lots of help finishing it, and this is it. This is it. Hmm. I know, but she said I never mixed anything bigger, and I had to laugh a little. Well, yes, yeah, okay. Okay. So maybe I just blotted it from my memory. Maybe it was just too traumatic. So yeah, okay, I have mixed a 42,000 piece puzzle. I mean, the physical act of mixing is really quite easy. But mixing a puzzle with the intention of doing the entire thing yourself is something else. So that's you know what I was meaning. You all know what I meant. 42K is a group effort. It's a group effort. How many puzzles do you actually have on the go at the moment? Well, let's count. It's not actually not as many because I just finished one on Thursday, but I've got six portals. I've got Wildlife 3000 piece and I've got Disney Museum. Disney Museum I did the first half of, and I've still got to do the second half, which I'm going to go back to after I've finished six portals. Um, both sides of six portals. So then there's um, so three puzzles at the moment, but all large. But usually I will also have a smaller one on the go from the Thursday live streams. And again, usually I would also have one on the big board, but that's just recently got completed, the wildlife puzzle. So yeah, I'm actually on three at the minute. That's actually not that many for me. But often it's four or five. At least I inspired and I'm not getting the blame. Oh no, I use all the right language now. No negatives. That's so cool. Please keep us posted of your progress. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you need to put photos up, Philip, in the Discord. Blame Sam. I'm doing that, but with both of the 40Ks. So you're going to be doing two puzzles. Are you doing the two puzzles at the same time? Gustin. We'll do purple. Going to post updates on Instagram and Discord. Oh, good. Okay, you're starting with. Yeah, we'll do purple. Right, yeah, I get you. Sorry. Thought you meant you'll do the purple section then, and then I realised you were talking to Purple Cat. Nice, Gustin. I couldn't work on two puzzles at the same time. I still need to go down to the board game cafe in town and buy a D20 dice to see which section to do. Ah, right. Okay, that's a good idea. So number each section, roll the dice, whatever comes up. So you might end up doing, I don't know, four of memorable moments and just two of the other one, and then going back to just it's literally a roll of the dice going back and forth. Know how you feel. I've yet to decide the order I'm going to do the 10 sections. Yeah, just going to open both boxes, roll the dice to decide. That sounds fun. I think that sounds fun. I'm really glad you're on board with me with this multiple puzzles going. It's really it feels good to know I'm not alone. I've made you all I've made you all join my madness. Right. Oh, and I've got these as well. I keep forgetting I've got these. There we go. Definitely getting there. And then what about that? Is that one of these? Like, and I can't, like, soon it's going to be 2026, and then I'm going to be looking at Puzzle Camp. It's going to come really quickly. Like, I'm going to be looking at Puzzle Camp thinking, oh, it's just this year. It's coming, it'll be soon. And I'm really excited, but um, I'm also quite nervous about it. But it's going to be fun. It'd be so great if I could somehow find a way to get the wildlife puzzle over there. I mean, it's easy enough to transport the wildlife puzzle to the hotel, but it's finding somewhere to lay it out to display it for you so you can, anybody who goes can see it. I would love to do that. I'm going to try and find a way to do that so you can see, and it could be an inspiration for us to build, this ginormous Educa. So I'm jumping about a bit now. I'm not necessarily always going for um dark grey pieces. So sometimes I'll just spot a shape and think, yeah, I should be able to find that. Because it's just a wonky shape. Like that one, for example. So hopefully I can get this bit done in no time. No. No. Uh-huh. No. Oh. That was maybe not a good one to go for at this point. Uh, right, okay. I'll maybe stick with this. Still some dark pieces that I can be going at. This grey, it's almost in some places it's just like really dark grey, and in other places there's almost like a tinge of blue in it. Um, and you can really see the difference when you put piece in that's not right, and you can see like so that is more grey. That piece that I've just attempted there, but the pieces around it have kind of a tinge of blue in, so it just doesn't fit. But you don't necessarily spot it until you actually try and put a piece in. Um, about that one. There we go. No. Again, I might be looking at one of these. Yes. Another wonky shape. It's a coming together. No, I don't think it's one of the four ends. It's not that one. Did I just try that? I think I just tried that one. Um, huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was confusing me a bit there for a minute. If I didn't do that, I'd spend more time deciding what to do than actually puzzling. It's not usual for me to do more than one at a time, but I have Disney Museum and Six Portals in progress at the moment, inspired by puzzle alongs. Yeah, see? See? You understand the joy. Well, the thing with Disney Museum is because it's in the two sections, it kind of feels like it's I forget that I'm still in progress with that because it's half of it's done. Um, so it's not like there's pieces kind of waiting in the way to be built. It's just the other section. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I do count that as in progress. Or just put 20 pieces of card in a bag and pull one out. That way you won't double up and roll the same number. Oh, well, that's true. There's a very low chance I just get 10 of the same puzzle in a row, which, while funny, would be odd. But you know what? Well, it's a roll of the dice, isn't it? You just don't know. You don't know. But that would be weird, wouldn't it? Because you've got, well, I don't know. I don't really understand probabilities, but I think each time you roll, you have an equal probability of rolling each number. So could well be. Could well be. Or maybe nine of one, and then one of the other, and then the other one. Hello, Thomas. How are you? 28 weeks to puzzle camp. So basically 1,000 pieces to sort per week until puzzle camp. Great. Does that say 28? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, I better get sorting. And before anyone asks, I'm currently not sorting the 21K. It's on hiatus until at least the 6th of January, my holiday jigsaws a day challenge ends. Yeah, I totally get that. It's not, I've not even started. You've at least picked some of the pieces out of the box. I've not even started. I'll be honest, the the tub with the pieces in has become a bit of a glorified cat bed. And before you panic, so you remember the tubs that I put them in? My pieces are in the tub. There's a lid on, and then there's another tub on top of that with other stuff related to that, to the 42K. So it's got the puzzles that you brought round, Sam, the taped up mini me's of it and things that, like, all that stuff are in another plastic tub on top of the pieces, and that also has a lid. And then on top of that, there's a blanket. The cat lays on it. I don't know what he's gonna do when I move them. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing with my bed?" The sky on the puzzle is actually really good, helped by the variety of shapes on the Ravensburger pieces. Yes, no, I agree. The shapes do make a difference, Guston, definitely. Definitely. Uh, so I've got some grey pieces down here as well. I'm just wondering if I can fill a few of those in. Nope. There we go. Getting there. Maybe that's one of those. Yes, it is. Yeah, the shape definitely makes a difference. I agree with you there. I forget you've done this one, Gustin. You did this one quite quickly, didn't you? I mean, see, there's a thing. I could do the other 7K on the board. I mean, so many options, and I suppose there is now an impromptu puzzle along on the 18K bookcase, but I've got the 7K wolves puzzle as well that I could do. But it sort of seems a bit unfair doing that because that will really have jumped the queue if it does get done next. It's quite a recent purchase. Oh no, I could be dealing with a four outs. Right, now there might potentially be a tiny weeny bit of butterfly on that piece. There it is. I didn't even spot that, I think. Yeah. Gosh. It's the tiniest little sliver of black on the bottom of that. You don't know unless you're looking for it. So, no, that's not big enough. See, that's a funny shape there. That one. Excuse me. Oh, can't see it. Can't see it. No doubt it'll become obvious to me when I stop looking for it. Right, so now I'm noticing there's pieces with um white and grey, like the transition pieces I was talking about earlier. Um Down here that I'm starting to hit upon. I don't know how obvious it is on this particular piece. It looks like there's quite a lot of white on it, but there's definitely, you can see a bit of grey peeking in. The thing is, it could be any number of the shapes here. So it might not be one to go for next. I thought it might potentially be one of these, but it doesn't look like it is. Oh, that goes there. Okay, so yeah, okay. That's mostly white then. It's a tall, thin one. Either one of these. Yes, there it is. Found it. Hmm. Right, hang on. That one. Is that it? No. Hmm. No. Not that one either. Where are you? Must be one of these. I can't see one with the shape that wonky. Unless I'm just not seeing right. I think I might need to tidy some of these up a bit. Let's move some of these up a bit. I think that's part of the problem when I start to put pieces in and then there's big gaps. And it confuses me a bit. On the upside, 1,000 pieces a week is not a lot. It's just a big part to look at. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. It also sort of tells me that I need to get my act together, otherwise it's going to be way more than 1,000 a week very soon. Ah, I think that's it. Found it. Ah, stop it. I just caught it with my hands there. It went flying off. There we go. That's it. Funny shape one in. Um, oh my gosh, yeah. Sam, you are doing a lot of Christmas puzzles. I started a puzzle tonight which is slowly driving me mad. It's called Herd of Elephants by Clementoni. Has anyone done it? Doesn't ring a bell with me. Is that what it is? Just a herd of elephants? Is it a panorama or just a normal rectangle? Have you all seen the new 4000 truffle called Spring in Paris? I just got it. Looks fun, but there are a lot of pink tones. Might wait till spring on that one. Sounds like a nice one to do in spring. I don't think I've seen that one. I bet I've got a 4000 piece puzzle that's really, really pink. Possibly even pinker than yours. Got the pink water lilies. Um, I have Sam to thank for that one. In fairness, though, she did ask, and I did say yes. So I haven't seen any videos on YouTube with the 7K wolf puzzle. No, that doesn't surprise me. Everybody seems to be doing this one. I know Jeanette has this one. Donna Louise is doing this one, isn't she? Very soon, if she hasn't already started. Um, yeah, no, I've not seen it either, Clark. So maybe I could be one of the first. Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. I barely took breaks. Took 3 weeks total during busy season at work. Yeah, I remember you did it really fast. It is hard to put down. Like, I must admit, I find it hard to stop puzzling this every week, after the live is finished. I just looked up that image. Yikes. Why would you do that to yourself? Oh dear. Oh dear. That wolf puzzle looks hard. Yeah, I think it would be tough to mix, but I don't think I would do it mixed. I feel a bit bad for the wolf puzzle. It kind of got overshadowed on release. Yeah, it did. It really did. And I loved it. I mean, I still do. I love this. Um, but I was determined to have that one too. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful, but it looks tougher than this. Sometimes you feel immortal and you need reminding of your weaknesses. Can't remember the last time I ever felt immortal. But yeah. Oh dear. Sam, there's no artist listed. I hope Truffle didn't swipe the image. Are they known for that? I don't know about swiping images, but I do believe Truffle have used AI on some of their images. I don't know about the large piece counts. I think weren't some of the Truffles at the European Championships? Weren't some of those AI? Don't quote me. My youngest daughter loves wolves. It's her 43rd birthday on Christmas Eve. Wow, Christmas Eve. So my aim for her birthday next year is to search for a complete puzzle with wolves. Can anyone recommend any, please? A complete puzzle? Like one that's already built? And is it like, how big are you thinking? Because obviously that wolf puzzle we're talking about 7,000. Is that too big? Or, I've got another one with wolves on. This one. Hmm. I found this in a charity shop. It's still sealed. It's called, it's very pretty. I'm sure there are puns with wolves on and maybe, nicer than this, but this is a nice wee image. It's called Arctic Wolves, and that's 1,000 piece Ravensburger. Um, but yeah, Do you mean like one that's already done, or would your daughter build it? Sam, wait, it does say in the very fine print, MGL art. Ah, okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find the credit, like the artist credit on the box. Depends on the company, I guess. If it was me, I think I'd weigh the pile so I could see my progress on the scales. It would be a while before the pile looks smaller. What, the 42K, the 21,000 pieces that I've got to sort through? Yeah, I think you're probably right. People are scared of the wolf. Oh, I love wolves. I mean, I would get nervous if there was one in front of me, but I think they're just beautiful. I think Donna Louise might be doing this puzzle today as a marathon with her friends. They're trying to finish it in one day. Yeah, I think that's been done a wee bit with this puzzle. I think because it's essentially a collage and there's very obvious colours and it's very sortable. I think if you're gonna do that with any big puzzle, I think this one works well for that. Um, but yes, I think you're right. She did say her friends were coming round. There was a post, I think. She is, if it's still today for her. I know. It's quite an undertaking. It certainly is. Certainly is. Does anyone else do this? I flip my board around to be able to fill in the pieces closer to myself. I suddenly start finding pieces at the far end of my reach instead. Maybe just the change in perspective. Sometimes I might occasionally do that on a live stream, but I try not to because I just prefer it to be the right way up for people when they're looking at it. But yeah, sometimes I'd say I do that. Yeah. Uh, right. That's a very dark piece. There's obviously some very dark grey up there, I think, still to go in. But no, what about that one? No. Looks like it would be one of these, like a tall one. Can't see it though. Ah, yes I can. There we go. I'm so glad I shape sorted these, I have to say. It has made this much more doable. Now then, is that one of those? Or is it one of those? I think it might be one of these. That one? No. That one? No, that's too thin. That one? No. Oh. Right, I think we need to do some more tidying. And I don't want to get the shades of colour out of order either, so I'm trying not to just fill gaps with the end one, if that makes sense. Which is what I would normally do. I think it's helped just having like all the grayer pieces in one area. Oh, they're a bit darker. That just fits on one row now. There's a lot of these pieces, these 3 ins, 1 out. I actually think I've got more of those than I have the standard shapes. The 2 ins, 2 out standard shape. Right. Well, it's obvious I've put a lot in. I mean, I've cleared a lot of space on this board, so that's good. There. You go there. I'm not convinced that even goes in there. That might even go in the red section, that bit. I just don't think there's any more blue left to put in this portal. Um, I'm fairly sure I just tried that. Could be one of those. There we go. There's another wonky piece. Well, I have to remember that that could potentially go down here as well. No. And we almost get, there's a wee bit of sort of yellowy shade in this area. Um, no. Oh, I'm starting to jump around. Oh, oh gosh. That would be very good if I flicked the pieces off the table, would it? Right. Where are you? You're a wonky one. Where are you? I just can't. Oh my lord. Can't see it. I might not have it. Maybe I missorted it, perhaps. I don't know. That might possibly actually be in the yellow. There are some sky pieces missing in the yellow portal. Right, that's a big wide piece. Feel like I've seen it. No. That's too bright, I think. Yeah, it is. No, it's too bright as well. Ah, there it is. And that goes in there. That's a funny shape. Where are you? Now then, does this go down here? Oh, I'm concentrating now. This is tough. Maybe I can chat a bit, rest my eyes, because I'm not. Pieces just aren't jumping out at the minute. There we go. Well, some of them are. Somewhat. They're still going in. They're still going in. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Um, that's quite an undertaking. It's made me want to try other puzzles by Rose in the future. Have my eyes on the 4K. Oh yeah, the tropical dragons. I've got that one to complete. I should have said Vicky. Oh, I see. So she'll complete the puzzle. Does she like large piece counts, or would she go 7,000 is not too big? Have you seen the Wolves 7,000 piece puzzle, Julie? It's really lovely. It's in a different room. I don't have it behind me. But I can go and fetch it if you want to have a look at it. I'm not sure if you know what it looks like. Okay, the Springtime in Paris is listed as what something shopping district by Art Beat Studio on MGL Art website. Oh, okay. Paris shopping district. Right. Got you. Honestly, if a 7,000 is fine, I think Vicky has it and can show how it looks. Oh, yeah, I'll go and fetch it in a wee second and I'll show you. It's beautiful. Great research, Sam. Lady of the Forest is a beautiful puzzle with a wolf. 2000 Ravensburger. Thomas, is that a black and white one? Just looked it up. Lovely image, but OMG, not surprising. It's driving you mad. A black and white one? Oh my lord. Right, the cat says it's time for bed, so I suppose I should obey. Good night, everyone. Happy puzzling. Good night, Purple Cat. Happy puzzling to you too. Well, sweet dreams, I guess. And good night, Purple Cat's cat. Lady of the Forest is a beautiful puzzle, Claire. Could the tree, could the tree, I'll start again. Could the three out, one in on the top section go in the bottom section, left side, two from the bottom? Right. Could the three out on the top section, that one? Oops, three from the bottom. That one, go in the bottom section, left side. There? Is that what you mean? I don't even know if I picked up the right piece, Clark. I can see a piece that I think I know where it goes. I need to use some sort of force power to move the piece from across the Arctic Sea. Yes. Uh, yes, that's the one. About 14 elephants, but hard to really tell as they send your eyes funny if you look too hard. Vicky, I will be doing the puzzle for her as a surprise gift. Would love to see the 7,000 piece puzzle, please, Vicky, if you have the time to get it. Oh, yeah, yeah, I've got the time to get it. I'll go and get it before I forget. Give me a moment. Right, I am back. Ah, here it is. That's it, Julie. Um, now then, I always forget what this is called. I think it's called like Mystical Forest or something like that. Um, hmm, or Winter Forest. I always forget what it's called. I'll find it. Whispers of the Forest. I remember it doesn't have. the word wolves in the title, even though it's full of wolves. It's called Whispers of the Forest, and the artist is Claudia Schmidt, and it's so beautiful. And it's split. So the 7K puzzles are split into two bags. So that'll be your midpoint up the middle of that wolf there in the middle. Somebody on the Discord server built this. Ella. Ella built this puzzle. She's the only person I'm aware of that's built it at the moment. I'm sure that other people maybe have. But she posted pictures of it in the Discord. And this is it, Whispers of the Forest, which I would happily do as well. So many choices, and they're all so lovely, aren't they? So that came out at the same time as this one. And yeah, you're right. I mean, it did. It kind of got a wee bit overshadowed. Um, the board where you are assembling the puzzle, or at least put this piece onto your shape sorted board. What, that one? Oh, that one. That one. Put it here. Is that what you mean? You're wondering if it goes in there? It might well. And I've got a little square here, but I don't know if that goes down here or not. Because there's some cloud formations up here as well. Um, I need to have a look at the image in a wee second. I don't think it's possible for this to go down here because I've got four together and it doesn't really fit. So I think that must go up there. All right. Okay, I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get there. That's a teeny weeny piece. That one. There. And there. All right, some more going in. It's important to take breaks, I think. It can refresh you. Mm. Just the act of kind of walking away for a minute and then coming back. Oh my gosh, I actually didn't think that was right, but it is. There we go. Again, another teeny weeny piece. There we are. And we're starting to get just a little bit brighter here. Um, no. Mm, no. That one? Yes. Found that piece. What about that one? No. Relatively. grey piece, that one. Might be one of these. There we go. And that. No, there's like a wobbly bit on that piece. Like that. There we go. Mm. Not sure quite when I'll be able to attach this butterfly. Butterfly. It's about right there, I think, ish. Oh no, actually, that's too high. More like there. Yeah, more like there. So I can't attach it yet. It'll be good when I can get the butterfly attached. That's a fairly wonky shape. So where is that? No. Might be one of these. That one. Yes. Ah! Ha ha! Butterfly attached! Yes! Woohoo! 7K Wolf puzzle is gorgeous. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Vicky, that is amazing. Thank you for showing it. You're welcome. Yeah, it's a lovely one. What a beautiful wolf puzzle. It looks like Ravensburger has figured out how to make the two bags match up. Yes, definitely on that one. It's the whole force field thing. It is not it's not obvious on that one. I did it. Good. You're welcome. Excuse me. Orange jacket is almost done in furry friends. Oh, good. That was an easy puzzle, to be fair. Okay, I can try. The top right piece on the board. That one. I think it might go to the left of the balloon, kinda. Uh, uh, okay. If it does, I'm not sure where. It's quite. There's a wee bit of blue in that piece. How far to the left of the balloon? And it's been moved. It's now to left of the top right. That one. Oh, yes. Found it. That darn delay on the live stream. Excuse me. Oh dear. Stop making me laugh. You're making me cough. Oh, found that piece. And that one. That's a funny wee one. A very funny wee one. Where, oh gosh, I feel like that should be so obvious. I can't see it. No. But it's a funny wee square. That one. There we go. Uh, aha! Hair's getting in the way. There we go. Right. I feel like I should be able to find that. Looks like a little one. There it is. All the little ones seem to be this shape. Whenever I'm looking for a teeny tiny one, it seems to be this shape. No, no. It might be one of these. Still a lot of these pieces left, these shapes. That's a big one. No, no. Eh, wait, could be one of those. Ha! It is! Now what about that one? Excuse me. No, don't know what's making me think that's a... Yeah, that was right. I was feeling like that was a 4 in. Shapes definitely... Ravensburger shapes definitely help with this. No doubt about it. Right, this is where it... There's still a little bit of blue in the pieces here. That's a very wonky shape, that one. I don't know why I can't see it. I really hope I haven't mixed it into the wrong pile. Like, I hope it's not in with the orange portal. Is that it? No. No, it's not. Okay. Gosh, this has been a very, very methodical stream so far, hasn't it? Ah, still some dark grey pieces going on down here. That's a teeny tiny. There we go. All right, this gap's filling in. That's too bright. That one? No. All right, hang on. Let's go for that one. Where are you? There. Right, so that's one of these. I can't see it. I don't think I've got that bit. I think that must be in with the red, orange, whatever you want to call it. And that piece. Where are you? No, no. Are you gonna make me hunt each and every one? No, there we go. It's in. It's in. All right. I'm not certain I've got that piece either. Don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Didn't really anticipate having pieces mis-sorted into there. Not to worry though. It will soon be fixed. I might be able to find them relatively quickly. What time is it? 10:30. That's fine. 10:30's fine. I've only been going an hour and a half. No. Urgh. Huh? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This area is still quite big. I was really hoping this might go just a touch faster than this, but never mind. It's fine. Did I just try that piece? Yeah, I did. Okay. Or was it that piece I tried? I don't know. I lose track. Hmm. What about that one? No. Uh. All right. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, it could be one of them. Oh, this is tricky. It's a tricky one. Yes. Found that one. There we go. I think sometimes I just need to just move around so that I'm not just staring at the same bit. Because if I do that, I don't know, I just find I'm a bit more productive with it when I move around a wee bit. No. Oh, now then, wait. That's probably going to be one of those. No. That one? Not got many of those pieces left. Mm. Those ones, two ins, two out on adjacent. That looks like it might have a tiny dot of border on it. Oh, wait. Is it that one? Oh, wait. Is that one? Ah, yes. Where do these go? I wonder. There's like a little Fluff of cloud. Oh, I think. Oh, it goes there. Gosh, I could have attached that all along. That bit. That little fluff of cloud there. Oh well. Should have used the picture sooner. Great. I was looking at that one for like 10 minutes now. I'm not feeling the force power. You need to put more effort into it, Winston. I love when you put one piece in and several more just follow in its wake. I know, it's nice. That feeling's nice. It's when you're staring at them for ages that it gets frustrating. I had seen mention of furry friends in other chats and was thinking, do other countries have furry friends? The I think. Do you mean the 500-piece furry friends puzzle, Cara? I think that's the one you mean, isn't it? Of course, it's a puzzle. Yes. That block of four, rotate once anti-clockwise, and it goes above the butterfly. Thank you. Could have read that before. Should have read that first, shouldn't I? I say I'm halfway there. Good. Well, that sounds good. Are you enjoying it? Just turn the AC on. 27 Celsius. Oh my lord. And it's only 8:30 a.m. here in Queensland, Australia. We're expecting 95 Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius today. That's so hot. Goodness me. Good banana growing weather. Yeah. In Tassie, I've been swapping back and forth from cool to heat for the last week or so. Weather hasn't made its mind up what season it is yet. Gosh, that must be a bit confusing. It is Philly and Vicky getting a little faster now. Pieces need a tidy up. I know. I know. Doesn't take long before they're all messed up again, does it? Definitely doesn't take long. There we go. Tidying up a bit now. We've got those. There's a lot of 4 outs still to go in. Whew, can't believe I don't have those two. Ugh. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, no. Sorry, I thought I'd spotted a bit, but it wasn't. That's a little bit. That's sort of thin. So many were. Hang on. Ah, there we go. I'm like, I'm getting a bit paranoid now that I've just not got the pieces in here. What about that? Some of them are really thin, some of the pieces. Yeah, a little flat one. Can't believe, oh, it's so hot. It seems weird to me because it's just so miserable and cold here. 24 degrees C in Dallas, Texas. That's boiling too. My psychic power worked. Yes, it did. We've had a couple of cooler nights here. You're a bit closer though. Yours only had to come from, England. Guston's has to come from Sweden. We've had a couple of cooler nights here, which is a welcome relief. I bet in that kind of heat. Sandra, my aunt lives in northern SA, so a long way from the coast. They already exceeded 40C. I don't know how they stand it. Oh my lord. Wait, what's Northern SA? Remind me, what does that stand for? Dexter, the worst of the blizzard conditions were yesterday, but it's still -18. Winds making it -31. Wind chill. Lots of blowing snow still. Ugh, it's proper extremes, isn't it? Hot today, old fan on through the night, and AC on today already as well. I could write the ones I see, but you keep finding them. Yes. Well, it just goes to show great minds think alike. Right. Okay. And continuing on, that one looks familiar, that big long sticky outy bit. No. There. Knew I'd seen it. Mm. Hmm. Oops, two. Oh, there we go. And that one has a big shoulder to it. Definitely seen that one. Don't know if that's it. There we go. That's it. No. That is a tall one. Is it one of those? I don't think it's one of those though. Wait, that's not it. No. Well, don't tell me I've not got that one. Huh. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. It's too bright. Doesn't go up there. That one does though. No. Oh, I thought that went there. Doesn't. That one does. Still got some dark areas. So I'm wondering if I can fill those in. Just using the shade like that. And that. I've got that one. Okay. Don't want to speak too soon. But I think I'm getting somewhere. Ugh, no, that's not it. No. No. Oh, yay. Okay. Only one four ins left in this bunch anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Does that go there? Nope. There we go. No. Okay. I'm on a roll. I love it. I love these bits when you get on a roll. Where's that? No. It's a weird shaped one, that one. It might be one of them. There. That one. No. Goes there. That goes there. No. That's you. That's you. Right. So that one? No. Hmm. That is one of those. There we go. Top bit filled in. Let's get these bits in. It's happening, it's happening. Vicky, does one of the four out pieces go in the top left spot? Oh, I've already filled it in. I might already have filled it in. We've had a top of 20 today in Tasmania. It's boiling over there. I can't wait to get back to my Gelini tomorrow. The sorting is almost done and I'm just missing one edge piece. Oh, well done. That's good. Still have no idea what a Gelini is. It's like a wee blob thing with a face. It looks like a jelly baby to me. You know that I don't know if you have them over there. Like they're like sweeties over here. They're called jelly babies, and they're like little gummy sweets with in the shape of little men, little people. No snow for Christmas for us. I've wasted I've waited my entire life for snow at Christmas. Gosh, not with those temperatures. We don't get snow very often on Christmas Day, I must admit. We do get some, but not on the day usually. Winter season starts tomorrow. No major snowstorms. Looking good, thank you, Cara. A Giuliani is a cute cartoon character with a round body and big eyes created by German artist Jorg. I'm not even going to try. Something beginning with a Z. We've had a very warm autumn. There was a brief dusting of snow last month. My kids tried to sled in it to no avail, lol. I know. Wouldn't it be great if you had snow that you could sled in? Often compared to gummy bears. Yes, that's like what Jelly Baby is, a gummy bear. Well, Vicky, keep it going. I know. I will. I'll get back to it. I just want to I just want to read the chat. We all know the seasons are different across hemispheres, but it's still weird to hear people talking about the weather. Weird but interesting. Yeah. Exactly, especially when it's so extreme in the in opposite directions. You're driving around with the aircon on because it's hot and people have snowmen in their front yard. Yes. It's like the minions to me. I can enjoy the puzzle without knowing all the lore. True. This is true. Right, that one goes there. Maybe I can try and fill this one in. I don't know if I've got all the pieces for this one though, because like that, um, that one, I don't know if I have it. Wait, what goes there? Oh, oh, I do have it! Yay! I keep forgetting about these. Okay. What's this bit? Just this bit to fill in. No. Where's that? One with another big shoulder there, like that. That's the last four ends gone. Wait, wait a minute. One, two, three, four. No, it's not right. One, two. There we go. And uh, uh, this is the satisfying bit. It really is. Nope. Even when I'm still struggling to find the pieces, it's still the satisfying bit. All right, so I don't have those. So presumably they're in with the orange portal, but these might well fill in some of my gaps in here. There's one. I don't think that does, unfortunately. That one does. I don't have that. I've got that one, got that one, got that one, and I've got that one. Ah, well, that's a little frustrating. All right, do you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to look. I have to look for them. Okay. Oh wait, found one already. I found one. That was fast. Just laid on the top. Okay, so hang on. Right, that obviously belongs with the orange portal. The only pieces I've sorted out in the orange portal are the lilies. Oh, I think that goes in. Hang on. Wait a minute. Got an interloper. Oh yeah, here we go. That was in with the lily pieces, and it is not a lily. So, the only pieces that I've sorted out of the orange portal are the actual border bit, which is those pieces, and the lilies, which is those pieces. The rest are all a jumble. So, all the sky pieces are in here. But, honestly, I am tempted to go through and find them. There's one. Because I want to finish these skies off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that there. That's not a sky piece. That's actually a bit of the balloon. Um, but that's a sky piece. I mean, to be honest, the sky will need sorting out in these pieces. So maybe now is a good time to shuffle through and sort out the sky. I actually have some little sections together. Look, there's a butterfly together there. Um, Couple of pieces together there, couple of pieces together there. I think they're pieces that I missorted in other for other piles, and then I've just kind of put them together, and they've turned out to go in the orange section. But it might be worthwhile just pulling out some of the sky. I mean, it's a fairly distinctive colour in the orange section, the sky, but it's in some areas it's just very similar, I guess. Um, right, so that's a standard shape. There's another bit, a little bit together that I had. I might as well put those separately now, so we don't get all mixed up. I don't, it's hard. I'm just shuffling at the moment, but I suppose it would be better really if I actually just went through every piece and picked them out, picked out the sky. I don't want to get too much sky with tree because you can see the sky peeking through the tree in various different parts of this section. The red, and I would rather, there's another little set together there. I would rather get the clump of the main bit of sky. I'd rather get that separated. Oh, hmm. Right. I need to focus. I need to focus on finding these sky pieces. There's a wee bit at the bottom of this board here as well that you can't see on the camera, but there's a wee bit of sky missing down there as well, so I would love to find it and fill it in. It'd be great to find that piece of airship as well, blimp, whatever you want to call it. Ah, there we go. Found that bit. There's a bit here with butterfly in. That might be tougher to find because it's mostly butterfly, but we shall see. I'm going to get that out for a second because I think I might know where that goes. Right, so humour me here. A little bit of boring rummaging, but if I can get the gaps filled in, that's going to be Very satisfying. Or at least the main gaps. I really want to find that bit of the blimp as well. Mm. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? I wonder which section the last piece will go into. Do we do we think it will be the orange section, or do we think it will be one of the, just one of the missing pieces from one of the other sections? I found it. Butterfly. There we go. Right. So there are two pieces at the very bottom of this board. It's not actually sky, it's green pieces, and they need to be filled in. I may have them in here. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't. It doesn't look like quite the right colour pieces in there. So that's fine. No worries. No worries. Maybe I'll find it when I'm rummaging for Sky. I found that one. So now I just need to find these two. Can I find them? I can't believe I've only got one portal left to do with this. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I feel like this this one has gotten together really quickly. Come on. I'm trying to do it fast without missing anything. Eh, still haven't found the airship yet, but I may. I'm kind of. I feel like I'm glossing over orange pieces because I'm looking for sky. So that may not be good. Oh, I think I might know where that goes. I mean, I could find the missing pieces in the other sections off the camera, but then you wouldn't get the satisfaction of seeing me find them and put them in. So I'll try and avoid that if I can. Is that piece go there? No. Er, not to worry. Oh, there's a bit of sky. A bit of sky. I'm looking for two the same shape. Three ins, one out. I do need to sort through these again, and that's a bit of the border. Like sort some other piles out and a bit more organised. Now then, found you. No, I haven't found you. That doesn't go there. Darn it. Ugh, that was frustrating. Oh, now I found you. There it is. Okay, only two pieces to complete this top board. Oh, thank you, Matt. That's lovely. Thank you so much. I'm intent on finding these pieces and I missed it. Uh, right. Don't think I pulled it out yet. Um, Apparently my nephew got a big tub of Nutella for Christmas, so I guess we're preparing him for puzzling. Yes. I guess you are. We'll give him a banana as well. See which one he prefers. Harold, your nephew. Did you say how old it was? Oh, you're there. Goodness, that went fast at the end there. Yeah, it did, didn't it? I'm just about to finish Bizarre Bookshop 2. So satisfying to be able to pick up any piece and put it in. Oh, it really is. Absolutely. That's funny, Guston. Bribe with Nutella. What does Nutella have to do with puzzling? Oh, that was Guston's alternative to using a banana for scale, I believe. Am I right? I think I'm right. Um, because you didn't have bananas or something, or you didn't like bananas or something. There was no banana. Ah, there we go. There's that one. So we used a jar of Nutella. But we are all nuts for puzzling. Yes, I would agree with that. You could say that too. I've not found these two green bits. They're not really kind of jumping out in this particular pile. Um, I'm just still picking out bits of sky, although what I'm actually looking for now really is that piece, which is more orange than anything. But if I don't find it on this first sweep, I'm not going to worry too much. I think it might go. Um, because I'll find it eventually, but at least I can finish going through and just pull out some sky. And it just further sorts this section a wee bit more. I'm finding a couple of pieces that I think go in possibly the yellow portal. That's not technically sky, that's that castle thing, but it's up near the little patch of sky, so makes sense to pull that out. Nowhere near as many sky pieces in this particular pile. Mm, yeah. No, I've not found it. Ah, no, I've not found it. I've not found that bit, unfortunately. I was sort of homed in on looking for blue pieces, though, I have to say. I wasn't really looking for orange. Just kind of hoping I might stumble across it, but not to worry. Not to worry. I will find it. And I've sorted a few sky pieces in the process, but look at that! Look at that! There's only that piece that I need to complete that board, and only two pieces down here that I'll show you if I move this up a bit. There, those two, that I need to complete that board. Now then, I've had. Oh, I thought that might have gone there, but it doesn't. Um, and I thought I may have discovered a couple of pieces that go in here. Um, right, come on. No, That's not one either, but that bit might be one. Yes, that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that bit I thought went there, and I was right, it does. This one, I think, belongs in orange. So, oh, well, a few more gaps filled, but not too many. I think next, um, I'm going to be moving on. I'm going to be moving on to the last portal. I was kind of hoping I might make a start on it today, but it just took a wee bit longer to do that sky than I thought it would. But that is okay. That's looking great, isn't it? Great work, Matt. Yes, thank you so much, Matt. Yes, we're all bananas. Okay, I'm done. What a fun puzzle. Just love Colin Thompson. Oh, well done. Yay. I love Colin Thompson too. Concerned that Colin Thompson is 83 years old. I know. And it's kind of sad, isn't it? How far through the alphabet has he gotten? Is it J? I think it's J. Sam, I think he has got to J. I was hoping he'd get more, but think he may have retired from his art. Yeah, me too. Slim likelihood he's going to make it to V. So, ahead of next week, then let's look at the third and final portal in this section. Now we've got now then how many? I've only got one Saturday left in December, haven't I? Fifth, fourth, third. Yeah, I've only got one Saturday left in December, so that's next Saturday. So it doesn't look like I'm going to finish this before the end of the year, but I did think I did think earlier on it'd be really cool to get it done, but I'm not, I'm not in any rush, but I think I'm going to need more than one live stream to complete this portal. So all the pieces I have left are here, which is just everything that's not sorted. They are leftovers from the other two portals, which obviously didn't go in there. They go in this one. I've got a tray with some sky pieces in there that I literally just sorted. I've got a tray here with a few pieces together. Again, they're kind of leftovers, ones that I pulled out that didn't belong in the other piles. So they're kind of with them. This is a tray of the border um, around the edge of the portal. And this is a tray of the lilies at the bottom. They were really quite obvious. Um, so, I mean, I could be getting on with that. But I could also sort a little bit more. There are some obvious dark pieces in here, like black pieces, or in some cases, kind of a dark blue, and it makes up the wings and the feathers of these crows. I think they're crows. So I could pull those out. There's the phoenix here, which has quite distinct sort of reddish pink feathers in some areas. So I could probably pull out the phoenix. There's obviously a lot of orange leaves, which I feel might be a bit overwhelming as a starting point for this. So I'll probably leave the sort of leaves in the tree, but I could maybe have a good go at the trunk. I could sort those pieces out. The sky, this area here with there's like a cart and a unicorn and castle. So there's plenty I can still sort in this section. Um, whether or not I will before next week, I don't know. As I say, I think I've got enough sorted to be going on with. I could start with the edge, or I could start with the lilies or something, and I've got some sky pieces I could start with. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go at it like I have done with all the other sections, and see how it comes together. I've always just been kind of thinking this one's going to be the hardest, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it will surprise me. This one came together a lot faster than I thought. The sky turned out to be the more difficult bit in this one. But it was the other way round in this one. This bit is still quite gappy. But I'm just loving it. I'm just absolutely loving it. It's such a gorgeous puzzle and so fun. So fun to build. So I will leave it there for this week, and I've got a bit of a plan for next week. I'm assuming everyone's all right with me live streaming on Saturday. It'll be the 27th. So, not a significant sort of Christmassy date, I hope, just sort of near to Christmas. So I will live stream as normal, if you're all happy with that. And I'm gonna be back on Monday for my next live stream, which will be the wildlife puzzle, the 3K. That continues as well. Um, on Monday. Next week, I'm not doing a Thursday live because that is Christmas Day. However, I did say that I might possibly do a live stream on Christmas Eve, just a wee one, do something fun. I don't know, I might even pull out my Ravensburger advent calendar and do that. I haven't even started it. There's just been so much going on, and then being ill, I haven't got round to my advent calendars. So maybe I can sit and do it on the live stream. I've also got two other little mini Lego Christmas puzzles that I could do and put with the other one. So I've got a few options. I can just make it a fun one-off Christmas live stream on Wednesday. Um, but yes, next time I go live will be Monday. So please do join me for that. And if you haven't yet seen my wildlife video, please do go and give it a watch. It's the last build video on that puzzle. They're all done. All the bags are done. So if you haven't seen it yet, please do go give it a watch. It is up there on my channel. It's honestly it's yeah, it's a end of an era. It's an end of an era, that puzzle. Um but I hope you'll go and give that a watch and give it a hype. It's a big video for me, that one. So yeah, I hope you go and enjoy that as well. And I'm not sure when my next actual video will be. I'm going to be sort of taking it easy really the next few days because I'm focused on Christmas and stuff. But rest assured, I'll be around, I'll be puzzling, I'll be live streaming, and there'll be lots going on. So lots of exciting things. Anyway, thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Please like as well, like this stream. That'd be brilliant. Or join the Discord server. If you're not a member of the Discord server, click the invite link in the description below. It's free to join. So go click it and join the Discord server. It's a great wee server to be in. Alrighty, I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye bye.